Right here, right now, what is going on with Congress and TikTok? And you've probably seen headline after headline about this bill that is aimed right at TikTok. TikTok says it amounts to a ban on the app. So just in the last few days, lawmakers have introduced a bill that would force TikTok's parent company, which is based in China, ByteDance, to divest, which means sell TikTok. If the law were to pass, ByteDance would have about 6 months to sell the app, or it could be banned on app stores and on computers and about everything else in the U.S. TikTok says this bill violates the Constitution, would strip free expression away from the 170 million TikTok users in the country. They say it would take it away from small business owners and artists and other content creators. But again, this bill is on track to pass the House, so it looks like this battle over TikTok's future will be in the Senate, where it's unclear what kind of path this legislation would have. One more thing to know, though, if it passes the Senate, it would go to the president's desk for his signature. And if he signs it, it would become law. And the White House has expressed support for this legislation. All of this centers around what lawmakers say are national security concerns, because TikTok is an immensely popular app. It's owned by a Chinese company, and lawmakers are worried that the Chinese government could access user data through that company or manipulate TikTok's algorithm to spread misinformation, claims that TikTok has consistently denied.
So we are getting news that America is trying to ban TikTok. And according to them, TikTok is a national security threat and it has to go. They have given TikTok parent company ByteDance two choices. First one, sell it to a non-Chinese entity. Second one, if you cannot sell it, then we'll ban it. So they have given TikTok two options. Either sell it or close it down. Now, I have no problem with any country banning any app, especially a Chinese app, right? I have no problem with that because China has banned a lot of Western apps like Facebook, YouTube, X, formerly known as Twitter. So I have no problem with America banning it. But the problem is I don't understand why they have to force them to sell it. Okay, this decision to sell should be solely that of ByteDance. They would decide if they want to sell their platform or not being coerced or forced by America to sell their platform. So if America want to ban it, fine, they should go ahead and ban it. So be it. But they should not force them to sell. And secondly, the whole pretense of it being a national security threat is just BS. Because there are many more apps that collect a lot of data. Like a lot. Facebook collect like every single thing. And they mine data from their users and they sell it to third parties who then use this data to advertise to the users of those platforms. So if they are just saying that the reason why they want to ban TikTok is because of national security, then they should go ahead and ban even Facebook too, because Facebook is even worse. It's even worse. So this whole thing about being a national security threat is just BS in my own opinion. But who even care if they ban it, right? I think TikTok is a very usable platform in America and all over the world, but I don't think people will even worry so much about it. Well, those people who sell on the platform might worry, but except that, I don't think people will be thinking about it. I don't think that people will be just crying and saying, "Whoa, we've lost a lot because TikTok is not banned." I don't think so. Some people will not even care. And one last thing, I really do not get the obsession with politicians and TikTok. I don't know why, because there are a lot of things that they can do that will benefit the people, not just banning TikTok, right? There are a lot of things they can do. Sometimes I have realized that more too often politicians are more focused on things that are irrelevant to the well-being of people rather than focusing on issues or policies that really help the people get ahead. I think African politicians are the best at things like this. The things they devote their time and attention to are those things that if you look deeply, you realize that those things have no significance on the day-to-day lives of the people. It doesn't. But that's what their full attention will be on. What are missed priority? What are missed priority? It's quite a shame. But, well, let's wait and see how all this is going to pan out. I'm not sure they're going to ban it, but who knows, right? Who knows? So let's wait and see how everything is going to pan out.